ja, alles klar, die Deutschen sind wunderbar. Ja, ja, alles klar, die Deutschen sind wunderbar. That's right, folks, back once again with another match review. Looking back at, of course, Germany's demolition job on Portugal over in the group of death. And we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new, where have you been, boys? Smash your subscribe and get your bang out to date with all things Euro 2020 related, Blackburn Rovers related. Woo! Football related. We're going to know here, boys. Unter die Rufski. Ah, yeah, Cafe Hag. Wunderbar. That's right, boys and girls. Of course, Germany are back, boys and girls, after their opening day hiccup against La France. Bounced back a bit against the Portuguese. And now all they need now, I believe, is a point to get over the line and into the knockout stages. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Big shout out to the RPs. They are the patrons. Thank you for continued support. And of course, if you're new, check out the links down below in the description. Become the latest member of the gang. Trying to get the patrons up there, back up to 25, but also trying to get up to 25 bloody thousand subscribers. So let's get into the mix and smash the subscribe if you're new. So here we go. Let's take a look back then, shall we, on this badger. Germany 4, Portugal 2. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. That's right. Despite going behind on this one, that's right, Cristiano Ronaldo on the 15th minute to give Portugal the lead on this one. To make it very, very edgy for me. I wasn't comfortable with that because Germany started brightly, looked like they were in this for the long haul, but they hit with that sucker punch, and of course Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't miss from there. Tapped in, of course. Game on. It was game bloody on. Into a little bit later on, quick fire double by Germany. Ruben Diaz puts the ball in the back of his own net. Looks like Kai Havertz had scored it, but it was stricken off him later. Ruben Diaz bunted it all home in the end, and then a couple of minutes later, Rafael Herrero made bloody sure of it. He put the ball in the back of his net to make it 2-1. And Germany win control. Again, they were the better side for the first half. Of course, Portugal did flatter us. They did have some elements of their game that, of course, was threatening, especially when you got Ronaldo. You just don't know. But 2-1, we went to the half-time, of course, with the lead, with our tails up, and, of course, the belief. That was further enhanced when Kai Havertz converted on the 51st minute. That was his goal. They weren't going to take that one away from him. And, of course, he put the goal back to the bins. And, of course, 3-1 it was. And then we kind of wrapped it all up there. Robin Gosens, this is the story about him trying to get a shirt off Ronaldo, who turned up and said, "Get out of my bloody face," or words to that effect. But guess what? Ruben Gosens had the last laugh today, and he put the ball in the back of it to make it 4-1. Diego Jota, though, did get a late goal for Portugal, 67th minute, to make it a little bit hairy, with about 20 or so minutes to go. But of course, Germany held on. 58% possession for the Germans, 42% in favour of the Portuguese. 12 shots for Germany, 7 of them on target. Of course, 4 in the back of the net, 3 shots off target, 1 hit the woodwork. As for the Portuguese, 7 shots for them as well, 2 shots on target, 3 off, 1 hit the woodwork, and of course, a couple of them were blocked. Free kicks, 15 free kicks for the Portuguese. Of course, with Bruno Fernandes and Ronaldo, you just don't know what's going to happen with them. But they were kind of blunt with their set pieces today. Quick look at the possession stats. 715 touches for the Germans, 578 for Portuguese, 581 passes as well for Germany, 420 for Portugal. As for the pass success rate, 90 for Germany, 86 for Portugal. They're back. I tell you that now. We are bloody back. And I think we could go far in this. I'm not saying we're going to go win it. The French look good. The Italians look good. England can be good if they get their act together. So, and the Dutch, it looks like we could be in line for a Dutch quarter last 16. So we'll see how all that pans out as, of course, that unfolds. Quick look at the shot grid here. Germany peppering them on the with the dark colour here. Of course, the light colour is Portugal. Germany looked very, very good going forward, and of course we're a little bit hard done by just to get the 4. It could have been more than that. It could have been absolutely more than that. As for the touch map, here we go. This is the heat map. Sorry, for the Portuguese. Coming down the right hand side, it looks like keeper very, very active. Of course, matey boy, what was it? Patricio between the sticks. Not opting to go down the left hand side as much as the right. So they might find a weakness in. Well, I think it was the wrong thing to do, because Gosens was bossing down this left hand side in respect for Germany. So he was the man of the match. We'll have a look at that in a minute. As you can see, the German heat map. Oh, alles über the Platz, they say. Alles über the Platz, all over the bloody place. Of course, strong in midfield. Big, you could just put a square around this, and that's all German possession. Of course, Neuer was active as well. He was a little bit eccentric as he is, but possession owned in the middle third there, and of course it's evenly spread on the left and right hand side. So they're giving Kimmich a shot, they're giving matey boy Gosens a shot on the full back rolls, and they look a treat at the moment. And of course, I'm just excited now. I'm pumped after that French shit show. Hopefully, Germany get their act together, get over the line against Hungary, and make sure they're bloody points and make sure of a spot in the last 16. Because of course, Hungary did surprised us all earlier with a point against La France. Let's take a look at the lineups then. We're going to take a look at the touch maps. Here, of course, Portugal coming at you. Again, you can see down that right-hand side, preferred by Portugal. And again, not so much going forward. You know, this sort of area here is starved of touches. Germany Ala Superplatz, a lot of it. Again, a little bit, not as much going forward. Again, they don't really have an out-and-out sort of striker with Gnabry occupying that role, which doesn't really suit his style. But hey, he caused some problems today. Taking to the starting lineups then, shall we? Patricio between 6, Pepe, Ruben Diaz, Rafael Herrero as well. Nelson Semedo make up your back 4, Daniel Pereira, William Carvalho, Bruno Fernandes, Diego Jota, Bernardo Silva, and Cristiano up top. Average age of 29.5, total value around about $482 million. As for the Germans, Neuer between the sticks, Rudiger as well. Ginter, Hummels made up your back 3. Kroos, Gundogan, Kimmich, Goossens, Havertz with Tommy Muller and of course Serge Gnabry up top. £509 million rated, 29 average age. There are some old bad boys in here. Neuer makes one of them, Kroos as well, Gundogan. But yeah, to be fair, there's still a World Cup in this. There's still a World Cup in this team. I expect Neuer to still be around next. It's only next year. It's only bloody next year. I do expect to see maybe Hummels might move on, but I would love to see Tommy Muller with Hansi Flick rejoin him next time around. Let's take a look at the subs then, shall we? Of course, we did see the likes of João Moutinho, 34 years of age, Renato Sanchez, Rafa Silva, and Andre Silva coming on, but again, to little to no effect. As for the Germans, we saw Nicolas Süle come on, Marcus Hausenberg on the left-hand side, he was pretty shit when he took off Goossens. Emmerich Can, Leon Goretzka, again, a player that's going to hopefully dominate midfield for Germany in the next couple of seasons, and Leroy Zana as well. Again, I haven't seen much of him to get really excited at the moment. Take a look at the old formation. Of course, the timeline of events here. The man of the match was Robin Goossens at 8.7 for him. Kimmich, I thought, was pretty solid as well with a 7.6 on the right-hand side. Tommy Muller, 7.6 as well. Ronaldo also got an 8.7. I think he was competing for it. Guess what? Just swap your bloody shirt and all is forgiven. A 6 for Manuel Neuer. Yeah, he was a bit wild. But all in all, Germany looked very, very solid. Jota also, respect to him with a decent performance. Again, timeline of events. A lot of goals in this one. The game of the bloody tournament. And this is what we're all about. This is what we want to see. More of this. And hopefully in the round of 16 we will get more of this. Take a little look what's been said on social media. Elton Jose de Lima is over the face of the place. Incredible game. Germany started with dominance and took the goal, but continued at the same pressure pace. Tied and scored 2-3-4 times 1. Portugal even reduced to 4-2 for one of the best games in the Euros. It was the best game. Rocky Gill said, incredible game of football, pure entertainment, unlike the derby game last night. 2 quality teams that can both pass the ball around effectively, solid on the ball and can finish. Brady, 7 rings. I don't want to see Danilo, William, Pivot, Semedo, Diaz and Bernardo starting next match. Please start Fonte Renato next match. This DS guy owned by Salzai and Havertz too much. Let's finish with 6 points. Can you finish with 6 points? Yeah, you can. German machine doing their things. That's Fola. Shashi says, how on earth Semedo still playing? All of the 4 goals came because of him. Don't know how to attack, how to defend. Sons, 23 us. Congratulations to Portugal and Germany for playing the best game of the Euros. Am I changed? Said Germany played well today against Portugal yet again. Portugal versus France. It's going to be interesting as well. What do we have here? Tift. I can say it was the best game in the whole Euro 2020. It was well played. An astonishing 90 minutes match. Congratulations on your win. Die Mannschaft. Another guy said, what a comeback by Germany. Amazing performance from the start, only made a couple of mistakes which led to the Portugal goals. Goossens and Havertz were amazing in attack. Gundogan then plays with freedom, which certainly helped Kimmich and Kroos play further forward. And that is that. Let's take a little look at the table as of right now. The France lead the charge. Germany on second right now, and Portugal are third. If it was to end like this, then of course it'd be the waiting game. Portugal do have, I thought their goal difference was going to be a concern, but it's only the 1. And again, a draw for Portugal against France puts them on 4 points. And of course, a win for Germany could have them top the group. I don't think any of these nations should be scared of what awaits them in the next round. It could have set up a banger. It could set up a clanger. But of course, these 3 nations are no disrespect to Hungary. They've been okay so far. They've been resolute, and I don't see them getting anything out of the German game, to be fair. I think Germany will win that game, and it will just be a simple case of who wins between Portugal and France. If Portugal win, guess what? They're going to be second. If France win, they'll be top, and of course looking maybe at an England match in the next round. All the runners-up might take on England, of course. Anyway, that's of course to look forward to, and hopefully you'll be joining me too. Be sure to give the video some love and smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe. Check out the links down below on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, of course Patreon as well, so make sure you give some love in that regard. Of course, check out the links. I'm on smash your thumbs up. Of course, see you soon for the next one. Match day number 3 is just around the corner, and hopefully Germany are going to go the distance. Until then, smash your thumbs up. I'll see you soon. The race to 25k. Let's get it started.